Welcome live here to Racing Hotspot Weekend Roundup. I'm your host, Devin Poslusny. Tonight I'm flying solo, as you can see. Yeah, it's the week before race week. Let's get right into the show here. Keep it quick. Motorsports in 60 is our show. Here's our show lineup. Motorsports in 60, IndyCar, then the Tudor United Sports Car Tour. Championship, sorry. After the Tudor United Sports Car Championship review, we go to the NASCAR review, Points Championship, and the final lap. So let's go right into the Motorsports in 60. That's not supposed to happen. Why aren't you working? Hold on. There we go. Motorsports in 62 topics tonight. Truck Series raced on an odd night, Thursday night. Here's your top 5, finishing 5th, Brad Keselowski. Timothy Peters finished 4th. Ryan Blaney finished 3rd. Darrell Wallace Jr. finished 2nd. And Kyle Busch won the race. Starting off the weekend strong for Kyle Busch, everybody was thinking he was going to do the sweep. Here's your Nationwide Series review for Friday night. Top 5, Ryan Blaney finished 5th. Paul Menard finished 4th. Kyle Busch finished 3rd. Brad Keselowski finished 2nd. And Kevin Harvick won the race. Now, when you think sweep in a NASCAR term, it's 3. So I don't know if Kyle Busch thought finishing 3rd he would do the sweep. But as you can see, he didn't. Thursday night was a different night for us because I had to do some things for Racing Hotspot, POWMIA awareness, and I had Dave following the race, which is always interesting. Shell and Pennzoil Grand Prix of Houston. IndyCar raced this race. Oh, it's working nice. This weekend, 2 races. One was a standing start, one was a rolling start, one was a dry start, and one was a wet start. So race 1 was on Saturday. It was raining during the race. Here's your top 5, finishing 5th, James Hinchcliffe. Sebastian Bourdais has finished 4th. Carlos Munoz finished 3rd. Juan Pablo Montoya finished 2nd. And Carlos Henertaz, I totally got that wrong. I'm so sorry. Won the race. Colombian front row. See, this is the advantage of having somebody else. This way I can say, what is that? Can you help me? Oh, alright. That's how you say it. That was a wet race. Here's race 2. This race ended probably about a couple hours ago, actually. Here's your top 5, finishing 5th, Sebastian Bourdais. Charlie Kimball finished 4th. Jack Hawksworth finished 3rd. Oh, boy. Mike Hocknell Alician, I totally got that wrong, I'm sorry, finished 2nd, and Simon Pagenaud won the race. So that was your Houston Grand Prix review. Now to the United Sports Car Tour, or United Sports Car Championship, I'm sorry. They raced the 6 Hours of the Glen today. Saleem's 6 Hours of the Glen. Being that these teams usually run multiple drivers, we decided to categorize them by their numbers only. So here's the Daytona Prototype top 5. Finishing 5th was the number 10 car. Number 9 car finished 4th. The number 5 car finished 3rd. 42 finished 2nd. And the 90 won the race. Prototype Challenge. Finishing 5th was the 7 car. 4th was the 38 car. 3rd was the 52 car. 88 car finished 2nd. And the 54 car won the race for them. GT Daytona. Finishing 5th was the 63 car. 4th was the 27 car. The 44 car finished 3rd. The 555 car finished 2nd. And the 94 car won the GT Daytona race. GT Le Mans, not sure why it's not underlined, my bad. The 911 car finished 5th. The 4 car finished 4th. The 93 car finished 3rd. The 91 car finished 2nd. And the 3 car won the race. Now the reason why there are 4 different races going on in one is because there's 4 different groups and categories racing in one race, making it very interesting. Whoops. I forgot to keep up on that TV. So that's going to bring us to our first break. And on the other side of this break, we're going to have your NASCAR review. We're going to talk about NASCAR. We're also going to talk about Brad Keselowski cutting his hand. And then after that, we'll talk about the Points Championship, the final lap, and that'll be our show. So we'll be right back. Welcome back live here to Racing Hotspot Weekend Roundup. Virtual race, like I said, we didn't do Kentucky. That is going to actually be a Kentucky-Daytona doubleheader this week, I promise. And yeah, I'm actually going to record that right after the show. Let's go right into our NASCAR review. Quicker State 400, presented by Advanced Auto Parts. I don't know if that matters to anybody. Here's your top 5. Finishing 5th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth finished 4th. Ryan Newman finished 3rd. Kyle Busch finished 2nd. And Brad Keselowski won the race. Now, at this point, I would have showed a review of the race, but because we're getting bigger on YouTube, they're cracking down on us a lot more, so copyright and stuff like that. So, we're not doing that anymore. I can, I think, show a picture of Keselowski. There it is. Look away, guys, if you're... Yeah. Keselowski's hand. Yeah, that's all I'm going to show, though. What happened was he said that he, in Victory Lane, you know how you have the wine bottles and the woo! Well, when he went woo, he was trying to get the cork off and he hit the corner of the stand for the trophy, causing the bottle to crack, and I think, I'm not sure, it might have hit his palm or the side of his hand, but glass went into it, causing his hand to be bloody. He got it wrapped up, and he actually put a patch on it. Hold on. Might be able to find a... Dang it. Might be able to find a picture of his hand wrapped up. No. Go on MRN. I know one of these sites had it. There it is. Any other pictures of it? No. That's what it is. For those of you who can't see it. No, I'm sorry. Dang it, I just lost it. Hold on. There it is. He took the winner's logo that usually goes on the car and put it on there. But he had 4 stitches put into it today. Celebration was cut short after he after he got injured. He has 4 stitches, but he said that that's not going to affect him when he goes to Daytona because it's an easy track to race. Now, I kind of looked at him weird and went, what? But if you think about it, Daytona, you're in the draft, you can basically just grip the wheel and... Or, sorry, I'm going the wrong way for you guys. It's wide open, just with the bankings. So I can see what he means. Moving on to the Points Championship now. here is the picks. I'm not going to read them out. Well, I'll say the winners. Sorry. Kristen had Kevin Harvick for the win. Dave had Junior for the win. Trooper had Kenneth for the win. I had Johnson for the win. Joe had Gordon for the win. And Art had Tony Stewart for the win. Moving on to now how they resulted out. Kristen got 5th place, equaling 2 points. Dave got 1st place, equaling 10. Trooper got no places, equaling 0. Uh-oh. My dad's home. I got 4th place, equaling 4 points. Trooper got 0, and Art got 3rd place and the win. Let's take a look at these standings now. So, Art is now leading. Well, he was leading before, but he extended his lead now by 22 points over Joe. I am 30 points back. Dave is 31 points back, right on my tail. Trooper is 34 points back, and Kristen is 64. Looking at the Rookie of the Year, Trooper is leading that, 23 points. Kristen is in 2nd, 20 points. Joe and Art are tied for 3rd with 17 points apiece. Art won this week. Next week is the halfway of the year. Then we go to our track, and we start counting down to the chase. Believe it or not, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 races away from the chase. Let's take a look at our final lap. IndyCar is racing Sunday 1 p.m. That race is on NBC Sports Network. Formula 1 Sunday 8 a.m. That's on NBC Sports Network. Rallycross is off until July 20th. Two United Sports Car Tour is off till July 13th. Camp Go Truck Series is off till July 11th. Nationwide Series is Friday 7:30 p.m. on ESPN2. And the Cup Series is Saturday 7:30 p.m. on TNT. Well, that's going to do it for our show. Looking ahead in the upcoming weeks, we have Daytona next weekend. Then after that, we have us, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. That schedule for New Hampshire will be released soon. So yeah, that's going to do it for our show tonight. Join us next week when we review IndyCar, Formula 1, and NASCAR Nationwide and Cup Series. But until we see each other then, have a good night, everybody, and goodbye.